The only local news teams taking action for you. KIMA KEPR Action News starts now.
Coming up this morning on Action News, a fire in Grant County led to evacuations yesterday afternoon. No damage to buildings were reported as of the latest update, and fire crews are still monitoring the situation that started after a semi-truck crashed. We'll get you up to speed. Plus, we talked the town hall discussing the Lineage Logistics fire that's been burning for over a month. Firefighters, elected leaders, and health experts were all there to answer questions, but residents are upset about the absence of one group. We'll explain. And a new home is on the market in Pasco, built by students who've learned skills that will come in handy many times over in life. This week, the final piece put into place along with an open house. We'll take you there. That story and more coming up as you start your day with us right here on Action News. Good Thursday morning, everybody. I'm Dave Furtado.
And I'm meteorologist Jefferson Donovan.
And Jefferson, let's talk the weather here because it looks like a gorgeous sunrise outside. Not a whole lot of cloud coverage in the area. Is that something going to be par for the course as we head on into the weekend?
Well, it's going to be par for the course for at least today and tomorrow, but then there are some changes coming this weekend. But for today and tomorrow, plenty of sunshine will be had by everyone. I will say that in terms of temperatures, we are still going to be looking at slightly below average temperatures today. Yesterday was a cool day across the forecast area where we only saw highs into the 60s. Today, we are going to be back to the low 70s for many of us, and then it is tomorrow that we see temperatures return to near average. Looking outside this morning in Yakima, I know it's maybe blowing out the picture a little bit, but there's a beautiful sunrise out there. It is a chilly morning, though, sitting at 38 degrees. By this afternoon, we will see highs topping out in the low to mid 70s. So here's your weather headlines. Like Dave and I were just discussing, a sunny and dry end to the week. Increasing clouds are going to be noticeable on Saturday, with then shower chances arriving certainly as we head into next week. We'll talk about all three of these weather headlines in greater depth coming up.
Thanks, Jefferson. Right down to business this morning. We begin in Grant County. Multiple people there had to be evacuated yesterday after a wildfire grew around 20 acres. Just after 3:30 p.m. yesterday, multiple agencies, including the Grant County Sheriff's Office, were called to a wildfire between State Route 243 and the Columbia River. Officials say the fire started after a tractor-trailer crashed, and they add that the driver is okay, but firefighters remained on scene overnight to mop up the blaze. Level 3 evacuations were in effect for folks on A Street to Morrison Street to the Columbia River, while the town of Beverly was also told to be ready to leave. State Route 243 was closed for over an hour as firefighters fought the blaze. Although it's back open, folks still traveling that road should expect delays and detours. All evacuation notices have been reduced to level 1, which means residents should maintain awareness. And we're approaching 40 days since the start of the fire that broke out at Lineage Logistics in Findlay. And last night, folks got some answers and a chance to voice their frustrations. More than 100 people were in the Riverview High School Commons last night, directing their comments to local health experts, elected leaders, and firefighters who say putting out the fire is more complex than what most people can see.
I understand it's a slow process, but we've pretty much done everything we can do other than if it starts lofting embers up and out of the building, we can stand by and monitor it so it doesn't start wilding then fires around it. But other than that, the fire department's exhausted its resources for our ability to do anything, mainly because of that overhead structure that's in there.
Now, despite many questions being answered during the more than 2-hour town hall, one prominent voice was missing. Representatives from Lineage Logistics. Community members we spoke to tell us Lineage's absence rubs them the wrong way, but that the meeting overall was a net positive.
Crazy thing is Lineage isn't here, and it goes to show you they are not part of our community. They have chosen to stay away to protect themselves. It was a step in the right direction because it got people out. It got us talking about it. Instead of sitting at home being frustrated and cursing everybody because you can't breathe.
Now, following the town hall, leaders with the Benton Franklin Health District say they plan to put together a resource page for folks affected by the fire to gather information. They also plan to hold future meetings to provide updates and listen to community feedback. A group of future teachers will be starting their education and will be ready to fill job positions faster than ever with the help of a new teaching bridge program at Washington State University, Tri-Cities. Thanks to the collaboration between local school districts and WSU Tri-Cities, 24 high school graduates will be earning their degrees while also working part-time as a paraeducator in schools across the Tri-Cities. Students are from all around the region, including 2 from the Prosser School District, 3 from the Richland School District, 5 from the Pasco School District, and 14 from the Kennewick School District. The Tri-Cities Airport has brought back one of their annual seasonal flights. Starting today, Allegiant's flight directly to Los Angeles International Airport, or LAX, will be flying out of Pasco. The flight will travel on Thursdays and Sundays until August 11th. You can book your trip to LA by heading to our website, KEPRTV.com. And an open house in Pasco is the product of months of hard work by students from the Pasco School District. Yesterday, a showcase of the 24th home built by students from the ground up. KEPR's Charity Caldwell was there and tells us about the school district's annual program.
Pasco School District students built an 1,800 square foot house from the ground up. Specifically, students involved in the Pasco vocational building programs out of Chiawana and Pasco high schools. A dedication ceremony and open house was held to showcase the students' hard work.
To see our progress of all the students coming together, to see it go on the market and sell for $500,000, I think that's absolutely awesome because we did all this.
$495,000 to be exact. This home started being built on September 18th of last year and completed around 6 a.m. May 29th with the collaboration of 45 students during school hours. And whether the students plan to go into the construction business or not, we're told these skills will benefit them.
Maybe in the early 20s, they're going to buy their first house, and it's not going to be a nice house. It's not going to be an $800,000 house. It's going to be a crummy house. It's going to need fixing. It's going to need all sorts of updates. And if they can do that themselves with a little bit of knowledge from this class, they're going to save themselves a ton of money, and they can make money on their house, you know, sweat equity. Everyone does it. And they seem to be really into that, the idea of that. Even if they don't go into the trades, they could flip a house or anything like that.
The house is officially on the market. Reporting in Pasco, Charity Caldwell, Action News.
KEPR's Charity Caldwell, thank you. And the sale from the house will provide scholarships for students. The link to view the listing can be found up on our website, KEPRTV.com. And with that, let's jump right over to meteorologist Jefferson Donovan to talk about today's weather. It looks like a fantastic Thursday for on the docket.
Yeah, absolutely. It is going to be a sunny day. Temperature is still slightly below average, but I would still say very comfortable across the region. We're not seeing those temperatures in the 60s like we were talking about yesterday. It's going to be upper 60s to mid 70s, so slightly below average, but still very nice to get outdoors. Winds also going to be reduced from what we've been talking about the past couple of days. Now, as we go into tomorrow, temperatures are going to return to average values, but then our attention is going to turn to some rainfall that is set to arrive late in the weekend and into next week. We'll dive into the Storm Tracker Futurecast coming up.
Thanks, Jefferson. The time now is 5:08. Coming up on KEPR this morning, nonprofits in our area are getting over $1 million thanks to Legends Casino. Over 100 organizations, including police and fire departments, are getting a piece of the pie. In about 2 minutes, we'll hear from some of them. But later in the show, top stories. A Supreme Court justice is rejecting calls to recuse himself from January 6th cases after calls to do so. It stems from a couple of flags flown outside his residences, though he's shifting the blame to someone else. And in health news, children's creativity is not affected by epilepsy drugs. The findings from a study testing more than 300 kids, and researchers say they found no differences in creativity. That's just a glimpse of what's coming up here on Action News. Stay with us. We'll be right back.